Good afternoon. I've just finished a nice spot of lunch here. So, started off pretty frosty this morning again, but it's kind of cleared up, but it's a bit cold still. So we have things we can do, which is good. Yeah. Right, I parked the Landini in here. It's still got the fertiliser spreader on the back because I did fertilise this field, but where we extended it, it hasn't fertilised those areas. So I will touch those up. We should be okay without swapping over to narrows. So I just want to go around those edges just to give us that little bit more oomph as well. But I've thought of an idea just to raise a bit of extra funds, because we do have quite a bit of wheat there sat there. Now I'm pretty sure this guy took about 15,000 litres of wheat for the pig food, and obviously we're not going to be producing any pig food just yet. So I'm thinking maybe just to top that up, and then whatever we've got left sell off, because we still have, it's saying 748 there. Very good price at Zelina, which is the train sell point. I mean, even transport companies not too bad compared to that. But we could sell those by train. Obviously the soybeans aren't going to be any good till July-ish. We know that's a rough idea. The cows are all hunky-dory. As you can see, we have got a little bit of milk there and some slurry. There's also a little bit of manure in our manure pit. Well, I would imagine, I haven't checked, but if we've got slurry and milk, there should be manure as well. So the feed's only gone down a little bit, which is pretty good, and so is the straw. So they are all nice and happy. That is good. I topped them up. We have no more TMR left in here, but we have a few ingredients. We do need some more silage, so there we go. That's what we probably are going to do down here on this grass field. Now I don't know if we're going to do the whole field as silage, or whether we should sort of split it up, because you can just about see it over there. We do have those poles running through the middle of our farm, and I was thinking maybe just doing either side of that, one silage, one hay, etc. But we'll see, I think, as it goes on. Right, let's get this fertilising done out of the way, because I've got that on the back. I probably could have done that in the little New Holland or the Fiat Agri. But yeah, we have got manure, have we? We should, yes we have. Look, we've got a line of it there. So awesome. Right, I'm going to need to turn this down, I think. Let me quickly turn the help menu on. So we'll drop that down to the smallest amount. We'll put that onto this menu. So yeah, it pretty much is. Yeah, we're alright, look. I know we technically should have gone for narrows, but we should be good to go. It's literally just these areas where we've gone. So if I start on this corner, I think, and put cruise control on, let's just check that is working. And I'm literally just going to go around the outside where these bits need doing, and that will be 100% fertilised all over the field. The yield I don't think will be 100%, because we haven't mulched, have we? Because obviously where it's the meadow, but next time we do something with it, hopefully it will be mulched. Oh, there's a little spot there for some reason. Let's get over there, otherwise we're fertilising the farmer next door's field for free. A bit overkill probably, but it needs doing, doesn't it? I want to try and get as much as we can off of this field. So let me just check. Yeah, we're at 98% because that 2% would have been the mulching, but I am not worried about that. So down here there's a little spot just where again we pushed out, I think from about there. That's all good. But at the minute, nothing is ready for us. So we are going to have to do that grass field. And I think as soon as we've got a nice, decent amount of milk, we'll get the bottle milk factory up and running. I think there's no point starting it just yet because there's hardly anything there. I know we've only got 40 cows, so it is going to take a little bit longer. But we can always buy a few more here and there. But I suppose it depends as well how much we can make off of this wheat. The sale of the soybeans is going to be pretty good. I'm looking forward to that. That should generate a decent amount for us. So there we go. We are all fully fertilised now, bar that tiny little spot there, but I think we can live with that. And there is our little cows. Well, they're not so little, are they? Right, let's drop this back. I may do a little bit of landscaping here just to turn that into a better corner. But I don't really want to be wasting too much money on things like that at the minute. And the same here, you can see obviously where the fertiliser tank silo thingamajig was. But again, I'm not too fussed about that. We've got more important things to spend our money on. So let's drop that down there. We will shut these doors up. They were left overnight open, so a bit naughty on my behalf. Right, let's grab one trailer. And like I say, we'll tip a load in until that fills up that production. Because at the minute, I'm not too fussed about the pig food or getting pigs just yet. Because they are going to be fairly expensive, I think, to keep going. And I think we might just keep hold of them to make money, to sell them off. So I'm wondering if we should buy, I think I said this before in the last episode, I don't know what I'm saying half the time. But yeah, I think we should use them as breeding and selling off for profit. Right, we will grab a full load. It's definitely not going to take all this, I know that. Pretty sure it was about 15,000, and looking at the chart there, that kind of tallies up. Right, so let's get that tipped. Oh, there we go. So now if we check, we do have 15,000 litres in there, I thought so. And we have 20,000 in the trailer still and 24 left. So, do we sell all of it or do we keep a little bit back? I mean, we can always do some more contracts further down the line. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of all of it. I know I'm not hugely desperate for money, but I think if we get rid of all of it, then it gives us a chance to make a bit more money. So we'll hook on back up to that trailer just to grab the rest, and then we need to go and call the train, I think. Right, we should be able to, instead of going back inside, we should be able to grab it from, whoa there, steady on. Nearly flipping the trailers over now. Just here. There we go. Right, so we are heading to Zelina. That is going down, look, so we need to hurry up. And we need to go, we could cut down there actually through the fields, couldn't we? And get, oh, we've just actually missed the train, haven't we? I tell you what I might do. I know this is a bit naughty, but we're going to call that back, I think. That should slow down. Is it slowing down? Let's quickly put that on. Yes, it is. And we'll hop back over to there. Right, let's try and get the trailers out of here. That's not the best place to be, is it? Okay. It's all go. 45,000 litres. I think probably it's the right thing to do, because that wheat has been sat there for quite some time just doing nothing. And we haven't got any more ingredients really for the pigs there. Can we get down this way? I think we can, can't we? Let me just double check. I don't want to... Yes, we can. Yeah, we haven't got any more ingredients for the pigs yet to go in, because everything's growing, so we're going to be some way off there. And like I say, if we need some wheat, we can actually buy it, we know that, but I don't really want to go down that route. Or we could grab a couple of contracts harvesting, and we should get a little bit off of them. Talking of contracts, what have we got on the horizon? Oh wow, that's 7. We've done that before, haven't we? That's potatoes, not interested in that. Oh my goodness, field 7, that is the one above us. Yes. So oats, we don't really need oats, but that would be a nice contract to do. It took absolutely ages last time I did that, but obviously I was using a standard header back then, so we have got a better header. And I think another thing is that will give us straw, won't it? So I'm thinking we should steal some of the straw off the contracts. Well, not steal. If the farmers don't want it, we'll have it. That's how we're looking at it. So there's no stealing going on, unlike the telehandler, which we have hiding in the farm. In here, so we need to tip in here like so. Let's get that one going. Awesome. And let's get that one tipped. There we go. Oh, let's turn those off and engine off, and see, the train should be there. There it is. Awesome. We will jump in to the train. Right, the first cart we want, let's open cover. Slow down, slow down. Let's get all that wheat in there. I should take all of that. And then we'll head on off straight up and sell up here to Zelina. There we go. Cover back on. Off we go. There I am with my lovely hat. Still winter, so I'm keeping that on. Barriers are already down. Awesome. So this should generate a little bit. Lovely scenery though. That oak contract though, I probably will do that off camera, but again I'll do the usual, show you what's been happening. I think the main priority today is to get a bit of hay and silage. Well, not necessarily hay. I'm going to check, let's just see what we get here first. Right, it's off to Selena. Yes, 37,357. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more than that, but never mind. There we go. So let's get out of here. That's not too bad though, is it? I think maybe we should buy a couple more cows. Whoa, or maybe we should repair the tractor. Sorry, pal. Ah, insurance job. Oh, there's another one coming now. Right, there we go. We're off. You'll have to wait for me. Dear oh dear. Right, so we're just hooking up to our mower setup. Hopefully in the future we might be able to upgrade this. It's not too bad, but if we can get something a little bit bigger. In fact, let's check the old 2 balers and a trailer. No thanks. How annoying. Just want to quickly see how much is it for a few more extra cows, because obviously that will help us produce the milk a bit quicker. I'm happy if we drop down to about 30 grand again. Wouldn't be a problem. And again, we'll go for these guys. So say 36 grand. That's another 22. That would give us 62. That would give us 65. And not a lot left. But if we did do that contract, that will bring a bit more back in. Plus we should get some oats from there. What about if we push to 30? Ooh. I think in the long run it's going to pay off, guys. That'll give us 70, won't it? That's too much, I think. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it. 70 now, and we've got 17 grand. But sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate. So there we go. We've got 30 little 1 month behind these guys, but that is fine. Wow, look at the price difference there, because they're obviously not 100% health, I guess. I don't know. So obviously our TMR and that's going to go down a little bit more quicker now, but hopefully not too drastically. Right, let's head on over to our grass field and we will see what we can do there. Okay, so potatoes are looking pretty good. What is actually going on with the growth stages of everything? Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to accept this contract. Oh, where's that going to? The grain mill. Let's see, that's not as close as there now, is it? But I think that's down there, isn't it? No, that one. That's not too bad, is it? We could cut we could always just go straight down and across, or we can cut through where we are now. It's not too bad. I think we'll accept that, but like I say, I probably will do that off camera. But if I accept it now, at least you know that's ready to go. There's a sorghum one there as well. That's the Jenny's Old Stones farm, which is right down here, I believe. Yes, and it's that field. We'll leave that one for a moment, because obviously we've got our own sorghum. Right, I was looking to see. Yeah, so we're still a little bit behind with things, aren't we? Okay. Right, that is going to be another mammoth harvest though. Can you imagine the straw we could get off of that? This is the other thing, we need to think about storing that straw. I'll have to come up with something, because our silo is not a multi-fruit, so I need to find something pretty cheap. Right, this should be top notch now, because I've left it an extra month just on purpose, so we get that nice yellowy look to it. So we'll do beacons off. We'll unfold that. Now I want to get as close to the potatoes as I can. I don't think it will matter if we just brush over them with the mower. I don't think it will delete them or do anything like that. Unfold that. This is going to take some time. Right, so my thinking anyway while we're here is we've got these guys here. So from here, this side, I was going to do hay. But I'm going to see first how many bales of hay we get off of there. And then this side, I was going to do silage, because that is a lot bigger. But then I'm kind of thinking, do we do all silage? Because I've still got 49,000 litres of hay in there. Right, I'll tell you what, change my mind. Let's do this side first, and we'll get silage bales done, and then we'll see how many we get off of that section. I think we are going to get quite a bit, but we'll have a look. Let's drop that down, and then let's turn that on and drop that down. But it's all got to be windrowed. Yeah, look, that's not doing anything. That's fine, as long as we don't go over it with our tractor wheels, because we haven't got narrows on this guy. We'll mow the whole lot though, and then we'll go for some silage bales that side of those posts. So we're going to need to grab the windrower, baler, etc. like that. Quite a bit of a job. And then if we do decide we have got enough silage, we will then get some hay going on this side. Try and push out a little bit as far as we can go. Let's grab some of the outskirts of the field. You can hear that wind whistling again. Pretty impressive, that. Right. Off we go. We'll go down there. We should be able to rake all that back in, I think. Right. This is going to take some time. Right, so we're just finishing up. Didn't take too long really, but if we can, like I said earlier, get ourselves a better or bigger mower set up, that'll be good, because if eventually this will all be grass, I think, once the potatoes have been harvested. The New Holland has been backwards and forwards with the windrower and baler, so that is over there ready to go. I've noticed something very odd about that baler though. I will point that out in a second. So let's cut round these again. It does leave a little bit because where you're turning, I think the front mower's just slightly missing things, but that's fine. We can eventually pick that up. And I think we'll see how the New Holland gets on with the windrower. So let's turn that off and fold that back. I'll turn that off and fold that up. But we will use this definitely for the baling, I think. We'll stop that. Where should we stop that? I don't want to go too near. There we go. We'll put that there. In fact, let's dump off mowers, etc. now. And we'll kind of get ourselves in position. Oh yeah, the baler. I don't know if some of you have just spotted it. Just picked it up and I noticed it's got the class logo on there. Now when we bought that, I went for Giants, but this did have an update, so I did update it, and I've updated a couple of mods, and now I'm kind of now thinking, is there a mod conflict, if I can say it, with that bow loader trailer that we had that stopped working since I updated some mods? So I'm not quite sure. It possibly could be, because I don't think I've downloaded any new mods since that incident, or before that incident, you know. I don't think I've downloaded any at all new ones. Right, anyway, come on, let's line up. We're going to try and grab this lot all away from the potatoes, which would be nice. Oh, if I could line up would be nice, please. Something like that. Let's turn that on and drop that down. I don't want this flicking out into the path too much, because we might not be able to pick it up. Right, hopefully we can turn this corner pretty easily, and then we'll sort of head towards those electricity poles without too much drama, hopefully. So probably about there. And then I just want to see how many we get from this side. If I feel that it's not enough, then we will do all of that, I think. I mean, it's not going to take long for it to grow again, is it? That's the thing. Right, well, steady, that's good. I'm happy with that. Can we do a bit of a loop round? Come on, girl, you can do it. Right, let's stop there and we'll start again down this line. So let's try and get all that in off of that path there. So I'm just a little bit too worried if we get too far over, we're not going to pick it up, and then we're going to end up with a clump of grass, which I've had before on gameplays. I remember that happening on my No Man's Land series on FS19. I went a little bit too far over the line and it just ended up being a clump of grass there, and I could not get it. Right. We have some sort of boundary to work within now. Just going to make sure I don't go into the potatoes. What I might do is go down one more row this way so that we don't accidentally drive forward into the potatoes. And then I think we'll just sort of kind of go up and down across or something like that. Just a little bit left and then we can swap over to the baler. I don't think we're going to get a massive amount from here. I hope I'm wrong. But obviously if we put the, make sure the baler's on the biggest setting, and then we'll be good to go. I almost went into the potato field, but not quite. So that was lucky. Right, let's poke our nose in there, I think. We'll jump out. We'll grab our class baler. I'll turn the help menu on and just double check that we are on. Oh, we've got 85% now. What was that? Probably was hay, wasn't it? That might not flip over to silage unless it's changed. Right, what am I doing? Help menu on. So we are on 180. There we go. Unfold baler. Let's reset the bale counter. I'll leave the help menu on actually, and we'll see how many we can get. That'll be quite handy, won't it? So turn that on and drop. Got the old silage additive in there. Off we go. Oh, it has wrapped it. Awesome. So straight away, that also should be 180 because I went for the, I'm always going for the bigger bales, aren't I, for straw and the hay. So straight away we've got one. We've literally just started, which is a bonus. And another one just about to come out. They look a bit smaller than the other bales that we've been producing, but they are definitely 180s. That silage additive should help as well. So we've got 3 already. I think we might be okay. Let's see if we can quickly get round before that drops. I don't mind if it drops on there. That's fine. So looking pretty good. I think we will do hay over there. I can't remember how many silage bales we got off that small meadow area that we've just turned into soybeans. I think it was something like 11, 10 or 11, 12 maybe. I know we got 12 hay bales. There we go, we've got 5. But obviously they are going to take a little while to ferment, so we still can't put them into the TMR building, but we will put them into our storage. As soon as they're ready, we'll go. Well, I'm guessing you wouldn't be able to put them in that TMR building. I can't see that they're going to carry on fermenting if they do go in there. But then saying that, if they do go in there, you'd expect them to ferment. I'm not going to try it though. We'll just put them into storage. Yeah, we got 6 already. I think what I'll do is, because I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be at the minute, I can never tell if there's quite a bit of jump cut in and whether I'm going to do any time lapses, and it's sometimes difficult to work out how long it's going to be. So I think we will probably come back in next episode in January the 2nd, and we'll carry on with these hay bales, unless of course I change my mind and I decide that I'm going to pick the hay up or do the hay off camera, because obviously you guys have seen a bit of that. I am wary of repeating, but there's all things we do need to do. So we have got 8 already. Still quite a few rows left to go. I will change that back as well, this baler. It shouldn't cost us anything. I hope it doesn't, because we originally had it on Giants. Whether we keep it back to Giants, or I don't know. I'll see what happens, but I'm not wasting silly money on that. Right, so just this last strip left to go. One thing I did forget to mention is when I was doing the windrowing, it come up there was great demand at Jenny's Old Stones farm, so I'm going to check what that was. It would be awesome if it was soybeans, but I don't think it's going to be. Right, so let's turn that off and we'll fold that up. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything. It's right, it's not soybeans. Oh, there we go, sugar beet. No thanks, we haven't got any of that, which is a shame. 17 bales. So let me quickly, because I am awful at maths, 17 times 7. That should be 127,500 litres of silage, which I think's quite a decent amount, isn't it? Obviously it's not really going to touch the sides with the bar up there. Yeah, much hay are we going to get there? We still should get a fair bit of hay there. Anyway, we'll leave that for a minute. Let's go and grab our trailer. I could probably take something back, can't I? So let's take this mower setup back. We'll grab our bell loader. Let's drop that one by accident. The mowers need a good clean up. I don't think they've been repaired either. Or have they? Let's have a quick look. No, they have, haven't they? Okay, so we must have done that at some point. I cannot remember that. But there we go. See this tiny little patch of grass there? We actually own that. That is part of the farm, but it's pretty... well, the best way to get to it is driving through that road, which is going to be awful if you're in a tractor, so I don't think we're going to be able to do much with that. Right, what I'll do is we will... there's Dusty. How are we? We will drop mowers down here and here, and we'll grab that bell trailer. I might give Dusty a little bit of food on the way out. I expect they are quite hungry. I say they because I'm not sure if it is a he or a she. We're going to say it's a she. Right, so I just stop there. I think I'll run through here first. Oh, look, empty. Dusty. Right, let's go and get these bales picked up. I'll bring them back to the farm. I'll put them in the storage, and I think we will probably leave it there for this episode. Like I say, we'll jump back. Yeah, maybe jump back in doing the hay and that. I'm guessing you guys will probably want to see how much hay we got off of that field. Then I also have to do a big contract, don't I? Which is my own fault. Right, operating position. Please work and not give up on me. Yes, there we go. Now this should pick up 28, so we should be fine picking all of these up. Although it does look a bit iffy that it's going to do that. Unless they stack up about 3 or 4 high. We should get all these on, shouldn't we? There we go, 17. That is it, isn't it? Right, let's go transporting position. And get back to the farm. We'll put those off. In fact, what I'll do is I won't do anything off camera apart from that contract at the moment. Let me know what you think about silage. Should we carry on doing that part that's left of the grass doing silage, or shall we make some hay bales from it? We do have quite a lot of silage here. Well, it will be once it's fermented. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, and if you've got any recommendations as well for a silo or something like that for the straw. That was brave coming through there. I must have been quite close there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, if you let me know if you've got any suggestions for holding the straw. Obviously that will be loose, so we'll have to be using that to tip in with the trailer. But I think what we'll probably do is use the loose straw for the TMR production. Unload bales here, there we go. We have silage, well, grass it's saying at the minute obviously, and we still have quite a bit of straw as well. So there we go guys, I'm going to leave it there for that episode. Please let me know your thoughts, but I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, that would be awesome. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.